newest lot arriving in Jim's boat. Next lot not far behind.
Good evening, Fred.
Good evening, Mrs. Rogers.
Was it the boat?
Yes,
Oh dear, already? Have you remembered everything?
I think so. There's lemons and slip soles, cream, eggs, tomatoes, and butter. That's all, wasn't it?
That's right. So much to do, I don't even know where to begin. All these guests arriving today, no maids till tomorrow.
Calm down, Ethel. Everything's shipshape now. Looks nice, don't it, Fred?
Looks neat enough for me. Kind of bare, but rich folks like places bare. See, seems.
Rich folks is odd.
Yeah, and he was an odd sort of gentleman as built this place. Spent a wicked lot of money on it, he did, and then gets tired of it and puts the whole place up for sale.
Beats me why Owens wanted to buy. Living on an island.
Oh, come off it, Ethel. Take that stuff to the kitchen. They'll be here any minute now.
Making that steep climb a good excuse for a drink, I suppose, like some others I know.
That be young Jim. I'll be getting along. There's 2 gentlemen arriving by car, I understand.
I shall need 5 loaves of bread in the morning and 8 pints of milk. Remember.
Right.
And don't forget the oil for the engine, Fred. They have to charge up and have the lights running down.
It was held up on the railway. It's at the station now. I'll bring it across first thing in the morning.
And give a hand to the luggage, will you?
Right.
Oh, here you are, Cat. I must have got to give you a list of guests.
Thanks, old girl. Doesn't look a very classy lot to me. Miss Claythorne. She'll probably be the secretary.
I don't like secretaries. Worse than hospital nurses. Always putting on their airs and graces and looking down on the servants.
Oh, stop your grousing. Cuddle on to that lovely, up-to-date, expensive kitchen of yours.
Too many newfangled gadgets for my fancy.
So, this is it.
How perfectly lovely. Miss Claythorne?
Rogers, is it?
Yes, good evening, miss.
Good evening, Rogers. Will you bring up my luggage and Captain Lombard's?
Yes, miss.
You've been here before.
No, but I've heard a lot about the place.
From Mr. and Mrs. Owen?
No, old Johnny Brewer, a pal of mine, he built this place. It's a sad and poignant story.
A love story.
Yes, ma'am. The saddest of them all. Johnny was a wealthy businessman, and he fell in love with the famous Lily Logan. Bought this island and built this place for her.
Sounds most romantic.
Poor Johnny. He thought by cutting her off from the outside world without even a telephone as a means of communication, he could hold her.
But of course fell Lily tired of her ivory tower and escaped.
Quite. Johnny went back to Wall Street, made a few more millions, and the place was sold.
Here we are. Well, I ought to find Miss Owen. The others will be up in a minute.
It would be very rude to leave me here by myself.
Oh, would it? Well, I wonder where she is.
She'll come along when she's ready. While we're waiting, do you think we could have a drink? I'm very dry.
Yes, of course we will.
A bit warm after that steep climb. What's yours?
No, not for me. Not on duty.
A good secretary is never off duty.
Really, this is exciting.
What is?
All this, the smell of the sea, the gulls, the island, and this lovely house. I am going to enjoy myself.
I think that you are. I think we both are. You really are quite lovely.
Where is Miss Owen?
Mr. and Mrs. Owen won't be down from London till tomorrow, miss. I thought you knew.
Tomorrow? But
I've got a list of the guests expected, miss. If you'd like it. The second boatload's just arriving.
thank you. Oh, awful. You will be a sweet and help me with this, won't you?
I won't move from your side.
It seems silly to have brought us on the first boat and all the rest on the second.
Well, that, I'm afraid, was by design, not accident.
Design? What do you mean?
Well, I simply suggested to the boatman that there were no need to wait for any more passengers. That and 5 shillings soon started up the engine.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Well, they're not a very exciting lot, now are they?
I thought the young man was rather nice looking.
Callow. Definitely callow and quite young.
I suppose you think a man in his 30s is more attractive.
I don't think, my darling. I know.
Who's it place you got here?
I'm Miss Owen's secretary. Miss Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down until tomorrow.
Oh, too bad.
May I introduce Miss, Captain Lombard, Miss...
Marston, Antonio Marston.
How do you do, Miss Marston? Have a drink. What would you have? Gin, whiskey, sherry?
Whiskey, I think.
How are you?
I'm Miss Owen's secretary. Miss Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down until tomorrow.
I say when?
Oh, when?
How are you?
How do you do? Lombard's the name. Would you like to have a drink?
Oh, yes, Davis. Davis is the name.
Mr. Davis and Miss Marston.
How are you, Miss Marston? And don't mind if I do, Mr. Lombard. Bit of a stiff climb up here, but what a height and what a view. Reminds me of South Africa, this place.
Does it? What part?
Oh, Natal, Durban, you know.
Really?
Yes. Here's the temperance. Do you, know South Africa by chance?
Me? No.
Oh, that's where I'm from. That's my natal state.
Interesting country, I should think.
Oh, finest country in the world. Gold, silver, diamonds, oranges. Talk about everything a man could want. A land flowing with beer and skittles.
How do you do?
General Mackenzie, is it? I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Miss Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid, and won't be down until tomorrow. May I introduce Captain Lombard, Miss Marston, and Mr...
Davis. Davis is the name.
Have a drink, sir. Whiskey and soda.
Oh, thanks. You in the service?
Formerly in the King's African Rifles, but too tame for me at peacetime. So, well, I chucked it.
Pity.
Where's Mrs.
Oh, wait.
Owen? Miss Brent, is it? I'm Mrs. Owen's secretary. Mrs. Owen has been detained in London, I'm afraid,
And won't be down until tomorrow.
It's indeed extraordinary. Did she miss the train?
I suppose so. Won't you have something? May I introduce Captain Lombard, General Mackenzie, Miss Marston, I think you all met on the boat, and Mr...
Davis. Davis is the name. May I take your case?
Have a drink, Miss Brent. What would you have? Gin, whiskey, sherry?
I never touch alcohol.
You never touch alcohol.
I suppose you know, young man. You left us standing on the wharf.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Brent, I was to blame for that. I wanted to...
You know, it is very extraordinary that Miss Owen is not here to receive her guest.
I suppose she's the kind of person who can't have missing trains.
That's what I reckon she is.
She's not like that in the least.
Perhaps it was her husband.
She hasn't got a husband. I should like to go to my room.
Of course, I'll take you there.
You'll find my sister upstairs, miss. She'll show you the room.
I'm afraid our host and hostess haven't arrived yet, sir. My name's Lombard.
Oh, the name's Walgrave. How do you do?
How do you do? Would you like to have a drink?
Yes, please, a whiskey.
How are you? Davis. Davis is the name. Wonderful place you got here. Quite unique.
Yes, as you say, quite unique.
Oh, your drink, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Old Badger Berkeley won't forget.
Who did you say?
Badger Berkeley, he broke me in for this whole thing. Has he come?
I don't think that he is going to come. No one by the name of Berkeley.
That dirty old double-crosser, he's done it to me again. Well, rather Wizard Island. Rather gorgeous girl, that secretary. How about we liven things up a bit, I say, old man? Dress up before dinner if there's time.
Well, let's go explore.
How was it?
Things are a bit at 6s and 7s with the Owens not showing up.
Strange, eh? Rather Wizard Island for a holiday.
Oh, aren't you going to sit down?
Well, to tell you the truth, you seem to be in my chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were a member of the family.
Well, it's not that exactly. To tell you the truth, I've never been here before. But you see, I live at the Benton Club, have for the last 10 years, and, well, my seat is, just about there. I can't get used to sitting anywhere else.
Oh, it becomes a bit of a habit.
Yes, it certainly does. Well, thank you. Well, not as good as the club's, but it's a nice chair. To tell you the truth, I was a bit surprised when I got this invitation. I haven't had anything of the sort in well over 4 years. Very nicer than I thought.
Can I have your keys, sir?
Can you tell me when Lady Constance Comington is expected to arrive?
Lady Constance Comington? I don't think she's coming, sir. Unless she's coming down with Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
Oh.
Allow me, sir. Can I have your keys, sir?
No thanks, I'll unpack for myself.
Dinner's at 8 o'clock, sir. Shall I show you your room?
Yeah, please.
Here you are, sir. I'll call Rogers. Thank you, sir.
How are you? Davis. Davis is the name.
Mine's Armstrong.
Oh, Dr. Armstrong, I believe.
Aye.
Thought so. Never forget a face.
Now don't tell me I've forgotten one of my patients.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just once I saw you in court giving expert evidence.
Oh, really? Are you interested in the law?
I'm from South Africa, so naturally legal processes in this country should interest a colonial.
Aye, of course.
Have a drink.
Oh, no thanks. Never touch it.
Mind if I do? Mine's
No,
empty.
no bit.
So, I've been having a look around the island. It's a wonderful place, I should think.
Wonderful. As we came across from the mainland, I thought, what a haven of peace this place was.
Yes. Too peaceful for some, I dare say.
Aye. Wonderfully restful. Wonderful for the nerves. I'm a nerve specialist, you know.
Yes, I know. Did you come down by train?
No. I motored down. I had to stop in and check on a patient. Wonderful results. Great response.
Best part about 200 miles. How long did it take you?
Well, you see, I didn't hurry. I never hurry. Bad for the nerves. Some mannerless young twit nearly ran me into a ditch near Amesbury. Shot past me at about 80 miles an hour. Dreadful, disgraceful bit of driving. If I'd have had that number.
Yes, and there's only more people catching the numbers of these young road hogs.
Aye. Look, you must excuse me. I must have a word with Mr. Owen.
Oh, but Mr. Owen, he's not coming down.
You rang, sir?
Yes, Rogers. Take my cap, will you? What time's supper?
Dinner's 8 o'clock, sir, in a quarter of an hour. I think tonight dressing is optional.
Ah, a wonderful place you got here.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Been here long?
Just under a week, sir.
Is that all? Well, then I don't suppose you know much about the crowd here.
No, sir.
All are members of the family?
I really couldn't say, sir.
Ah. Oh, and Rogers,
Yes, sir.
at night, can you leave a bottle of beer and some sandwiches in my room? I get no of an appetite with the sea air.
I'll see what I can do, sir.
I'll see you won't lose by it. Oh, and Rogers,
Yes, sir.
where is my room?
I'll show you, sir.
Ah, good. I can do with a wash and a brush up straight away.
There you are, Cat. Really ought to clear these dirty glasses. You're always leaving the dirty work to me. Here I am with a 4-course meal on my hands and no one here to help. Who's that you were talking to, by the way?
Davis, South African gentleman. No class, if you ask me, and no money either.
I don't like him. Don't like any of them much. Remind me of that group we had at the boarding house, I'd say.
Davis goes out, he's a millionaire or something, but you should see his underwear, cheap as they make them.
Well, as I said, he's not treating us right. All these visitors arriving today, no guests, no maids till tomorrow. What do they think we are?
Now then, anyway, the money's good.
So it ought to be. Catch me going into service again where the money's not good.
Well, it is good, so what are you going on about?
Well, I can tell you this, Cat. I'm not staying anywhere where I'm not put upon. Cooking's my business, and I'm a good cook.
First rate, old girl.
The kitchen's my place, and housework's none of my business. I have half a mind to put my hat and coat on and walk straight back to Plymouth.
You can't do that, old girl.
Who says I can't? Why not? I should like to know.
Because you're on an island. Had you forgotten that?
Yes, And I don't fancy I like being on an island.
I don't know that I do either, come to that. No slipping down to the pub and going to the pictures. Oh well, it's double wages and accounts of difficulties, and at least there's plenty of beer in the house.
That's all you think about, beer.
Now stop your nagging. Get back to the kitchen or your dinner will be spoiled.
They'll be spoilt anyway, wasted on them. They'll probably be late. Thank goodness I didn't make a souffle. Dinner will be ready in just a minute, miss. Just a matter of dishing up.
Is everything all right, Rogers? Can you manage between the two of you?
Yes, thank you, miss. My sister talks a lot, but she gets the job done.
Oh, what a lovely evening.
Yes. The weather seems to have settled.
How plainly you can hear the sea.
Yes, it's a pleasant sound.
Hardly a breath of wind, and deliciously warm. Not like England at all.
One might think that you might be uncomfortable in our dress.
Oh, no.
It's rather tight, isn't it?
Oh, I don't think so.
You'll excuse me. You are a young girl, and you do have your living to earn.
Yes.
A well-bred lady doesn't like for her secretary to appear flashy. Looks as if she's trying to attract the attention of the opposite sex.
And would you say I do attract them?
Beside the point. A girl who deliberately sets out to get the attention of men is not likely to keep her job very long.
Surely that depends on who she's working for.
Really? Miss Claythorne?
Aren't you being a little unkind?
Young people nowadays behave in the most disgusting fashion.
Disgusting.
Yes, low-backed evening dresses, lying half-naked on beaches all for this so-called sunbathing. Just an excuse for immodest conduct. That's it, nothing more. Familiarity. Christian names, drinking cocktails. The younger people nowadays, they're just so decadent. Take that Miss Marston and that Captain Lombard.
What do you object to about Captain Lombard? I should say he's a man that's led a very varied and interesting life.
The man's an adventurer. Nothing more.
See, you don't like youth, I see.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just remarking that you don't like young people.
Well, do I have a reason to, pray?
Oh, no, it seems to me you must miss an awful lot.
You're rather impertinent.
I'm sorry, that's just what I think.
This world will never improve until we stamp out immodesty.
Quite pathological.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What do you think about the old boy?
Well, I rather think the old boy looks like a tortoise, don't you?
Well, all judges look like tortoises. They have that venomous way of darting their head in and out. Sir Justice Wargrave is no exception.
Well, I had not realized he was a judge.
Oh yes, he's probably been responsible for sending more innocent people to their deaths than anyone in England. Well, hello, Miss Claythorne, this is Dr. Armstrong. Armstrong and I had just decided that the old boy looks
Yes,
rather...
I heard you, and so did he, I think.
Sir Lawrence.
Ah, Miss Brent, isn't it?
Yes, there's something I would like to talk to you about. Do you mind to meet with me out here, please?
Oh, remarkably fine night.
Wizard car, supercharged by Lady Carlotta. Not too many of them on the road, though. I can get almost 100 out of them.
Huh, did you go from London?
Yes, 108 miles, and I did it in a bit over 4 hours. Too many cars on the road, though. Touched 90 over to Salisbury Plain. Not too bad, eh?
I believe you may have passed me on the road, young lady.
Did I?
Aye, you nearly ran me into a ditch.
Did I? Sorry.
If I'd have had your number, I would have reported you.
But you were footling along in the middle of the road.
Footling? Me footling?
Same, but what about a drink?
Good idea. Will you have one, Miss Claythorne?
Oh, no, thank you.
Good evening, Mrs. Owen.
Why, Mrs. Owen?
You know, you would make the most attractive wife to a successful businessman.
Do you always flirt so outrageously?
Always.
Well, now we know.
What do you think old Emily Brent is talking to the judge about? She tried to pigeonhole him upstairs.
I don't know. Funny, she seems so definite that there wasn't a Mr. Owen.
You don't think that there isn't, that she isn't, that they aren't...
What, married, you mean?
Damn shame we don't know each other better. I could have given you a lift down.
That would have been grand.
Like to show you what I can do across Salisbury Plain. How about we ride back together?
But
it seems damn silly. I've got one to talk.
Yes, but she likes the way she's going back.
Look, how sweet. Those 10 little soldier dolls.
What do
How
you...
are the old nursery rhyme?
What are you talking about? What nursery rhyme? What doll?
10 little soldier boys going out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9. 9 little soldier boys stayed up very late. One overslept himself, and then there were 8.
8 little soldier boys traveling in Devon. One got left behind, and then there were 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. You are charged with these indictments, that you did respectfully and in diverse times commit the following. Edward Armstrong, that you did cause the death of Louisa Mary Cleese. William Henry Blore, that you brought about the death of James Stephen Landor. Emily Caroline Brent, that you were responsible for the death of Beatrice Taylor. Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, that you killed Peter Ogilvie Hamilton. Philip Lombard, that you were guilty of the deaths of 21 men, members of an East African tribe. John Gordon Mackenzie, that you sent your wife's lover Arthur Richmond to his death. Antonia Marston, that you are guilty of the murder of John and Lucy Combs. Catherine Rogers and Ethel Rogers, that you brought about the death of Jennifer Brady. Lawrence John Wargrave, that you were guilty of the murder of Edward Seaton. Prisoners at the bar, have you anything to say in your defense?
Ah!
She'll be all right. I believe she's only fainted. She'll come round in a minute. Get some brandy.
Rogers, get some brandy.
Who was that speaking?
What's going on here? What kind of practical joke was that?
Where the devil did that noise come from? Here it is.
You are charged with these indictments.
Turn it off! Turn it off! It's horrible!
It's a disgraceless and harmless practical joke.
So you think it's a joke, do you?
What else could it be?
At the moment, I'm not prepared to give an opinion.
But who the devil turned it on and set it going?
We must inquire into that.
Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me.
Allow me, sir, if I speak to her. Ethel, it's all right, you hear? Pull yourself together.
It's all right, Miss Rogers. You've just had a nasty turn.
Did I faint, sir?
Aye.
It was that voice. That awful voice. Like a judgment.
Here, Miss Rogers, drink this.
I'm all right. It gave me a turn.
Of course it did. It gave me a turn too. Wicked lies it was.
Who put
I'd
that
like
record
to
on the
know.
gramophone? Was it you, Rogers?
I was just following orders, sir.
Whose orders?
Mr. Owens.
Now let me get this straight. Mr. Owen's orders were what exactly?
I was to put a record on the gramophone in the study. I'd find the records in the drawer in there. I was to start with that one, sir. I thought it was to give you all some music.
A remarkable story.
It's the truth, sir. Before heaven, it's the truth. I didn't know what it was, not for a moment. It had a name on it. I thought it was a piece of music.
Does it have a title?
A title? Yes. It's entitled Swan Song.
This whole thing is preposterous. Preposterous. Singing about accusations like this, something must be done about it. This fella Owen, whoever he is.
Well, that's just it. Who is he?
We must look very carefully into this. Rogers, I recommend that you get your sister to bed and then come back here.
Yes, sir.
I'll give you a hand. Come on, dear.
Will she be okay, Doctor?
Oh, she'll be quite all right.
Don't know about you, sir, but I feel I need another drink.
I agree.
I'll get them.
Preposterous. That's what it is, preposterous.
What would you like, Sir Lawrence?
I should like a glass of water, please.
Oh, I'll get it. Go for a little whiskey myself.
I've given her a sedative. She'll rest for a while.
Now then, Doctor, you want a drink after all this?
Oh, no, thanks. I never touch it.
No. You'll have this one, General?
Now let's get to the bottom of this. Rogers, what do you know about Mr. Owen?
He owns this place, sir.
I'm well aware of that fact. What I need to know is what exactly you know about the man himself.
I can't say, sir. You see, I've never seen him.
What do you mean you've never seen him?
Well, we've only been here just under a week, sir. My sister and I. We were engaged by a letter through the registry office, the Regina in Plymouth.
That's how I got phone. We can check on that.
Have you got the letter?
The letter engaging us? Yes, sir.
Go on with your story.
We arrived here like the letter says on the 4th. Everything was in order, there's plenty of food in stock, and everything was very nice, just needed a dusting and that.
Anything else?
No, sir. Well, that is, we received orders to prepare the rooms for a house party, 8. And then yesterday, by the morning post, I received another letter saying that Mr. and Mrs. Owen might be detained. And if so, we were to do the best we could. They gave instructions about dinner and the gramophone record. Here it is, sir.
Headed Ritz Hotel in typewritten.
May I? Coronation machine number 5, ensign paper, no defects. Really, most common make. We shan't get much out of this. We could run it for fingerprints, but it's been handled way too much.
Quite the little detective.
Got some fancy Christian names, hasn't he? Eulick Norman Owen. Quite a mouthful.
I think you make a very good point, Miss Marston. I believe it is time for all of us to pull our information. We have all been invited here by our unknown host, and I believe we need as much information as possible. I believe one at a time, each one of us should explain exactly how this all came about.
This whole situation is just so peculiar. I received a letter in the mail with a signature that was not very easy to read. I proposed that it was from a lady that I had met at a certain summer resort 2-3 years ago by the name of Ogden. I am quite sure that I have never known or ever become friendly with anyone by the name of Owen.
Have you got the letter, Miss Brett?
Yes, I will fetch it.
Miss Claythorne?
I never actually met Miss Owen. I wanted a holiday post, so I applied to a secretary agency. Miss Grenfell's in London. I was offered the post and accepted.
But you had no personal interview with your prospective employers.
No. Oh, here's the letter.
Thank you. I have received your name from Miss Grenfell's agency. I understand she knows you personally. I shall be glad to pay you the salary you ask and shall expect you to take up your duties on August the 8th. The train is the 12:10 from Paddington, and you will be met at Oakbridge Station. I enclose £5 for expenses. Yours truly, Una Nancy Owen. Miss Marston.
Don't actually know the Owens. Got a wire from a pal of mine, Badger Berkeley. Told me to roll up. Surprised me a bit. I didn't know the old horse had gone to Norway. I haven't kept the wire.
Thank you. Dr. Armstrong.
Well, I do suppose under the circumstances that I can say that my visit here is a professional visit. Mr. Owen wrote to me that he was afraid for his wife's health, particularly her nerves. So he wanted me to give a report without her being alarmed. We decided that my visit here would be regarded as that as any ordinary guest.
But you had no previous contact with the family.
None.
But yet you had no qualms in obeying the summons.
Well, a healthy fee was offered, a colleague of mine was mentioned, and I needed a holiday anyway.
Thank you. Dear Miss Brett, I do hope you remember me. We were together at Belhaven Guest House in August some years ago, and we seem to have so much in common. I'm starting a guest house of my own on an island off the coast of Devon. I think there's really an opening for a place where there's good plain English cooking and a nice old-fashioned type of person. None of this nudity and gramophones half the night. I shall be very glad if you would see a way to spending your summer holiday on Soldier Island as my guest, of course. I suggest August 8th, 12:40 from Paddington to Oakbridge. Yours sincerely. Yes, the signature is rather ambiguous.
I like the nudity touch.
My own decoy letter comes from an old friend of mine, Lady Constance Colmington. She writes to me in her usual vague, incoherent manner, invites me and discusses our host and hostess in the vaguest of terms.
Look here, I've just thought of something.
Just 1 minute.
Yes, but
We will go in order if you don't mind, Captain Lombard. General Mackenzie.
Got a letter from this fella Owen. Thought I must have met him at a club sometime. Mentioned a few old cronies of mine who would be here, but hoped I'd excuse the informal invitation. Haven't kept the letter, I'm afraid.
Now you, Captain Lombard.
same sort of thing. Invitation mentioning mutual friends. I haven't kept the letter either.
A few moments ago, a very shocking incident happened. A disembodied voice mentioned all of us by name and made very definite accusations. We will investigate those shortly. But there's one thing that intrigues me. The mentioning of the name William Henry Bloor. Yet there does not seem to be anyone amongst us with that name. The name Davis was not mentioned. What have you to say about that, Mr. Davis?
Well, cat's out of the bag, it seems. My name isn't really Davis.
You are William Henry Bloor?
That's right.
I will add something to that. Not only are you here under a false name, Mr. Bloor, but I have deduced this evening that you are a first-class liar. You claim to be from Natal, South Africa. I know South Africa and Natal quite well, and I'm prepared to swear that you have never set foot there in your life.
No, gentlemen, you've got me wrong. I'm an ex-CID man.
No, a copper.
I have my credentials and I can prove it. I run a detective agency down in Plymouth. I was put onto this job.
By whom?
Oh, Mr. Owen, of course. Sent down a lovely amount for expenses, gave me a list of all your names, said to pose as an ordinary guest and keep an eye on you all.
For what purpose?
Oh, said Mrs. Owen had some jewelry about her. Mrs. Owen, my foot. I doubt there's any such person.
I believe you're onto something, Mr. Bloor. Norman Owen. Una Nancy Owen. That is to say, of course, U.N. Owen, or by a slight stretch of fancy, unknown.
But it's fantastic. Mad.
Oh, I have no doubt we have been invited here by a madman, possibly a dangerous homicidal lunatic.
Oh my God!
And they have gone to great lengths to learn a great deal about us. A very great deal. And in doing so, have come up with some very, how shall we say it, sharp accusations.
I
would like to say that our unknown host accuses me of the murder of one Edward Seaton. I remember Edward Seaton quite well. He came before me for trial in June of 1950, being accused of murdering an elderly woman. He was very ably defended in the witness box and made a good go of it, but looking at the evidence, he was most certainly guilty. The jury came back with a verdict of guilty. I concurred and sentenced him to death. Of course, naturally, the sentence was appealed on the grounds of misdirection. The appeal was denied, and he was duly executed. I'd like to say before all of you that my conscience is perfectly clear on the matter. I did my duty and nothing more. I sentenced a rightly convicted murderer.
Now, did you know Seaton at all? I mean, personally.
I knew nothing of Seaton previous to the trial.
The old boy's lying. I swear he's lying.
Fellow's a madman. Absolute madman. Got a bee in his butt. Got hold of the wrong end of the stick all around. Best normally leave these sort of things unanswered. However, I feel I ought to say no truth whatsoever to what he said about young Arthur Richmond. Richmond was one of my officers. I sent him on reconnaissance in 1947. He was killed. Also like to say, resent very much slur on my wife. Been dead a long time. Best woman in the world. Absolutely. Caesar's wife.
I've just been thinking. John and Lucy Coates. Must have been a couple of kids I hit near Cambridge. Beastly bad luck.
For you or for them?
Well, I was thinking for me, but you're right, sir. Damn bad luck for them, too. They ran out of some cottage or other, so it was just pure accident. But I had my license suspended for a year. Beastly nuisance.
This speeding is all wrong. It's just people like you are a danger to the rest of us.
Well, I couldn't help it. It was just an accident.
Might I say a word, sir?
Go ahead, Rogers.
There was a mention, sir, of me, my sister, and of a Miss Jennifer Brady. There isn't a word of truth in it. We were with Miss Brady when she died, and she was always in for help, sir. Always from the time we came to her. There was a storm, sir. The night she died, and the telephones were out of order. We couldn't get the doctor to her. I went for him, sir, on foot, but he got there too late. We'd done everything possible for her, sir. Devoted to her we were. Anyone would tell you the same. Never a word was spoken against us. Never a word.
Came into a nice little something after she died, I suppose.
Miss Brady left us a legacy in recognition of our faithful service. And why not, I'd like to know?
What about you, Blount?
What about me?
Your name was on the list.
I know. Landor, you mean. It was the London commercial bank robbery.
Oh, I remember Landor, though the case did not come before me. I believe he was convicted on your evidence. You were the officer in charge of the case.
Yes, sir.
Landor got penal servitude for life and died a year later in Dartmoor prison. He was a delicate man.
He was a crook. It was him who put the night watchman out. The case was clear from the start.
I believe you were commended for your able handling of the case.
I got a promotion, but I was only doing my duty.
Convenient word. Duty. What about you, Doctor?
Honestly, I'm at a loss to understand the matter. What was the name given on the record? Klaus, please? I don't ever remember having a patient by that name or there being connected with a death in any way. Unless it was one of my early cases in hospital. Surgery. These people, they wait too late to come to the doctor. And then, when they've died, it's always the surgeon's fault.
And then, of course, it's better to give up surgery and take up nerve cases. Some, of course, give up drink.
How dare you say such a thing about me? I never touch alcohol.
Well, my dear fellow, I never suggested that you did. Besides, this Mr. Unknown Owen is the only one who knows all the facts.
Miss Claythorne?
I was a nursery governess for Peter Hamilton. We were in Cornwall for the summer. One day, he wanted to swim out far to the rock and started off. As soon as I saw what happened, I swam after him and I couldn't get to him on time.
Was there an inquest?
I was exonerated by the coroner, and his mother didn't blame me either.
Thank you. Miss Brent?
I have nothing to say.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You reserve your defense.
There is no question of my defense. I have always acted according to the dictates of my conscience.
Well, my, what a law-abiding lot we all seem to be. Myself excluded, of course.
We have yet to hear your story, Captain Lombard.
Well, I haven't got a story.
What do you mean?
It's just that I plead guilty. It's perfectly true. I left those natives alone to die in the bush. A matter of self-preservation.
You abandon your men!
Not exactly the act of a proper gentleman, I'm afraid, but after all, self-preservation is a man's first duty. And natives don't mind dying, you know. They don't feel about it as Europeans do.
I think we will end our inquiry here. Now, Rogers, who else is there on this island besides ourselves, you and your sister?
Nobody, sir.
You're
Nobody
sure
at
of that?
all. I'm quite sure, sir.
Don't go just yet, Rogers. I'm not quite sure as to the motivations of our host, but he does not seem to be sane in the accepted sense of the term. He might be dangerous. I would suggest we leave here as soon as possible. I believe tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir, but there's no boat on the island.
No boat at all?
No, sir.
Why don't you telephone the mainland?
There's no telephone. Fred Larricott, he comes over every morning and brings the milk and the bread and the post and the papers and takes the orders.
Not too sporting, you think? Ought to stay and fret out the whole mystery. The whole thing's like a detective story. Positively thrilling.
In my time of life, I have no desire for thrills.
Legalized marrying. I'm all for crime. Here's to it.
God, she's dead. Dead? Do you mean she just choked and died?
No one ever just chokes and dies. But she did die of asphyxiation, if that's what you mean.
I've never known a woman could die like that, just from a choking fit.
in the middle of life. We're in debt.
No one ever just dies of a choking fit, General Mackenzie. I don't believe Miss Marston's death to be natural.
Oh, was there something in the whiskey?
Aye. From the smell of it, cyanide. Probably potassium cyanide. Would have acted rather instantaneously, I'm afraid.
Well, she must have put the stuff in the glass herself then.
Suicide? That's a wrong go.
You never think she commits suicide? She was so alive, she was enjoying herself.
Oh, look. It's one of the soldier boys. Broken.
We've been up to the top. There's no sign of boat anywhere.
It's still very early.
Yes, and still the fellow brings the milk and the bread and all that. Should have you been here before all this. No sign of any breakfast. Where is Rogers?
Let's don't bother about breakfast.
How's the weather looking?
Oh, air's freshened up a bit. Rather mackerel sky. Old boy in the train yesterday said we were due for some dirty weather. Should wonder if he was right.
I wish that boat would hurry up and come. It's absurd not keeping a boat on this island. The quicker we get off this island, the better.
There's no proper harbor. A gust from the southeast would have a boat dashed up against the rocks.
But a boat would always be able to make it up from the mainland.
No, Miss Brand, that's exactly what it wouldn't.
Are you saying that we are completely cut off from the land?
Yes, condensed milk, Ravita, and tin stuff to last us till the gale's blown itself out. But you needn't worry, the sea's only a bit choppy.
I wonder when that boat's coming. I hate the way this place is built slap up against the cliff. You have to climb all the way to the top to see the mainland. Should we go up there again?
It's no good, Doctor. A watch pot never boils. And besides, there wasn't a boat putting out when we were up there just now.
But what can this man Netticott be doing?
Oh, they're all like that in Devon. Never hurry themselves.
And where's Rogers? She ought to be about right now.
If you ask me, Rogers was pretty rattled last night.
Aye. Ghastly, that whole business, isn't it?
Got the window properly. I take an even bet that she and her sister did do the old lady in.
You really think so?
Well, I've never seen a woman more scared. Guilty as hell, I should say.
Oh, this is just fantastic. This whole thing is just fantastic.
I say, suppose she's hopped it.
Hello, Rogers. But there's no boat on the island. You just said so.
Yes, but I've been thinking. We've only Rogers' word for that. Suppose there is a boat and she's nipped it first thing.
Oh no, she wouldn't be allowed to leave the island.
Sleep well, General?
I dreamed. Yes, I dreamed.
I don't wonder at that.
I dreamed of Leslie, my wife, you know?
Oh, yes. Where is that Narracott?
Who is Narracott?
Oh, the bloke who brought us down yesterday afternoon.
Was it only yesterday?
Yes, I feel the same way. Suicides, batty gramophone records, about all a man could stand. I shan't be sorry to see the back of Soldier Island, I give you my word.
So you don't understand. How strange.
What's that, General?
I don't like the look of him, Lord.
Suicide must have been pretty bad for him. He was years older.
Aye. Where is the young lady now?
No, in the study. Put it there myself.
Dr. Armstrong, suppose it was suicide?
What else do you think it could have been?
I don't know, but suicide?
You know, I had a pretty funny feeling in the night. This Mr. Unknown Owen. Suppose he's on the island. Rogers may know, or he may have told her not to say so. Pretty scary thought, isn't it?
Aye, but how could someone have tampered with Marston's drink without us having seen it?
Well, it was sitting up there. Any one of us could have put something in it if we'd wanted to.
There you are, sir. I've been all over the place looking for you. Could you come up and have a look at my sister, sir?
Well, is she still feeling under the weather then?
She's...
All right. Don't leave this island without me.
I wish the boat would come. I hate this place.
I agree. The sooner we can get in touch with the police, the better.
The police?
Yes, the police do have to be notified in case of a suicide, you know, Miss Claythorne.
Oh, of course.
What's going on here? So no sign of any breakfast.
Hungry, General? Feeling like breakfast?
Leslie! Leslie, my dear!
No, I'm not. I'm Vera Claythorne.
Oh, of course, forgive me. I took you for my wife.
Oh.
I was waiting for her, you see.
I thought your wife was dead long ago.
I thought so too, yes, but I was wrong. She's here, on this island. Good morning.
Good morning, Captain Lombard.
Good morning. I seem to have overslept myself. Boat here yet?
No?
Bit late, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, good morning, you. Too bad all this. You and I could have had a swim before breakfast.
Too bad you overslept yourself.
You must have pretty good nerves to sleep like that.
Nothing makes me lose my sleep.
Didn't happen to dream of African natives by chance?
No. You didn't dream of convicts on Dockmore, did you?
I don't think that's pretty funny, Captain Lombard.
Well, you stopped it, you know. What about breakfast?
Seems the whole domestic staff's gone on strike.
Well, we can always forage for ourselves.
Hello, that's strange.
What is?
Remember we found one of those fellows smashed last night?
Yes, that ought to leave 9.
That ought to leave 9. I swear there were 10 of them when we arrived.
Well,
There were only 8.
well, so there are.
Think it's odd, don't you?
Well, there were probably only 9 to begin with. We only assumed that there were 10 because of the poem. Well, hello, Armstrong. What's the matter?
Mrs. Rogers is dead.
No!
How? Died in her sleep. Rogers thought she was still under the effects of the sleeping draught I gave her. She came up and lit the kitchen fire and then did this room, and as Mrs. Rogers hadn't come back out, she went to check on her. Didn't like the look of her. Came hunting for me. I'd say she's been dead about 5 hours.
What was it? Hard?
Could have been, I don't know.
She did have a pretty bad fright last night, after all.
Aye.
Is it possible she might have been poisoned, Doctor?
Well, it is possible, yes.
With the very same stuff as young Marston?
No, it would have been something different, like a hypnotic or a narcotic. Maybe one of the barbiturates, or even chloral or something like that.
You gave her some sleeping stuff last night, didn't you?
I gave her a mild dose of luminol.
Didn't give her too much by chance?
Now, what do you mean by that?
All right, no offense, no offense. I was just thinking that perhaps if she'd had a weak heart. Well,
It is possible. But we can't know without an autopsy.
Well, what did happen, Doctor?
It's impossible to say at this minute.
Now, if this death had occurred in the case of one of your private patients, what would have been your procedure?
Well, without a more exact history of the person's medical condition, I would not have been able to issue a certificate.
Well, she was a nervous-looking creature. She had a bad fright last night. Suppose it was heart failure.
Well, her heart did fail to beat, but as to what caused it.
Conscience.
And what's that, Miss Brent?
Well, you all heard last night. She was accused, along with her sister, of deliberately murdering her former employee, an old lady.
and you believe this is true, Miss Brent?
Well, yes, you all saw her. She completely fainted. The thought of having all of her wickedness brought home to her was just too much for her to bear. She literally died of fear.
That is a possible theory, but we really can't adopt it without having a more exact knowledge of her medical condition. If she did have a latent cardiac weakness, then...
We'll call it, if you will, an act of God.
Oh, no, Miss Brent.
Do you find it impossible that a sinner could be struck down by the wrath of God? I do not.
My dear lady, in my experience of ill-doing, Providence leaves the work of conviction and chastisement to us mortals, and the process is often fraught with difficulties. There are no shortcuts.
Let's be practical. What did the woman have to drink last night before she went to bed?
She had nothing.
Nothing? Nothing at all? Not a glass of water, cup of tea? Had to have been a cup of tea, that's what it always does.
Rogers assures me she had nothing at all.
She might say so.
So that's your idea?
Well, why not? You heard that accusation last night. What if it's true? Miss Brent thinks it is, for one. Rogers and his sister have done a murder and gotten away with it. And they're feeling quite safe and happy about it.
Happy?
Well, they know there's no immediate danger to them. Last night, some lunatic goes and spills the beans. What happens? Her sister, she cracks. She goes to pieces. And besides, did you see Rogers hanging around her when she was coming to? Not all sisterly solicitude, not in your sweet life. She was like a cat on hot bricks, and that's the position. They've done a murder and gotten away with it. And if it's all going to be raked up again, her sister will give the show away. She hasn't got the nerve to brazen it out. Oh, but Rogers, she's fine. She'll go online till the cows come home. But she can't be sure of her. So what does she do? She takes a nice little dollop of something and puts it in a nice cup of tea. And when she's had it, she washes up the cup and saucer and tells the doctor she hasn't had anything.
Oh no, that's impossible. A woman wouldn't do that. Not to a sister.
You'd be surprised, Miss Claythorne, what some sisters would do.
Excuse me, miss. Getting along with breakfast. I'm not much of a hand as a cook, I'm afraid. It's lunch that's worrying me. Would cold tongue and gelatin be satisfactory? And I could manage some fried potatoes, and then there's tinned fruit and cheese and biscuits.
That'll be fine, Rogers.
Lunch? Lunch? We shan't be here for lunch. And when the hell's that boat coming?
Mr. Blount.
What?
I beg your pardon, sir, but the boat won't be coming. Fred Narracot's always here before 8. Is there anything else you require, miss?
No, thank you, Rogers.
And it's not Rogers. Her sister lying dead upstairs, and here she is calmly going about her business and talking about lunch. And now she says the boat won't be coming. How the hell does she know?
Mr. Blount.
What?
Oh, don't you see she's dazed? She's just carrying on automatically, like a good servant would. It's pathetic, really.
She's pulling a fast one, if you ask me.
The major concern is the fact the boat has not arrived. It seems that we're being deliberately cut off from help.
That's very little time. Very little time.
What's that, General?
Very little time. We mustn't waste it talking about things that don't matter.
Why do you think the boat has not come, Sir Lawrence?
Perhaps the ubiquitous Mr. Owen left orders.
You mean told him it was some sort of practical joke or something like that?
He wouldn't fall for that, would he?
Well, why not? Soldier Island is known for its crazy parties. This is just one more crazy idea, isn't it? Narracot knows there's plenty of food and drink on the island. Probably thinks it's all a big joke.
What if we light a bonfire on the island and they'll see it?
That's probably been provided against. All outside signals are to be ignored. No, we're cut off, all right.
But can't we do something?
Yes, we can do something. We can find this funny little gentleman who staged this whole joke, Mr. Unknown Owen. I bet you anything he's here on this island. And the sooner we find him, the better. Because in my opinion, he's as mad as a hatter and as dangerous as a rattlesnake.
Hardly a good simile, Captain Lombard. The rattlesnake at least gives warning of its approach.
Warning? My God, warning! That's our warning. 10 little soldier boys. There were 10 of us after Narracot left, weren't there? 10 little soldier boys going out to dine. One choked his little self. Narracot, Marston choked herself, didn't she? 9 little soldier boys stay up very late. One overslept himself. That last bit fits Mrs. Rogers rather nicely, doesn't it?
You don't think? You mean he wants to kill us all?
Yes.
No! There has to be a coincidence. It must just be a coincidence.
Only 8 little soldier boys left. I suppose that's coincidence too.
But there's nobody else on the island.
I'm not so sure of that.
This is terrible.
We will never leave this island.
Can't somebody shut up, Grandpa?
Don't you agree with me, Sir Lawrence?
To a point, yes.
Well, then let's go. We'll make short work of it. Come on, Blow. Come on, Armstrong. The sooner we find him, the better.
Would anyone happen to have a revolver on them? I guess that's too much to hope for.
I've got one.
Do you always carry that around with you?
Always. I've been in a tight place once or twice, you know.
Well, I guess you've never been in a tighter place than where you are today. If there's a homicidal lunatic on this island, he probably has a whole arsenal of weapons and he's not afraid to use them.
Well, you might be wrong about that, Mr. Bloor. Most homicidal maniacs are really quiet, unassuming people.
Delightful fellows.
Well, you'd never know they were any different than anyone else.
Well, if they're like that, we'll leave them to you, Doctor. I suggest, Lombard, you search the house and me and the doctor will search the island.
Very sound scheme. House ought to be easy. No secret passageways or sliding doors.
Mind you get him before he gets you.
Oh, don't you worry. I've got my revolver. But you two had better stick together. Remember, one got left behind.
Come on, Armstrong.
A rather energetic young man, Captain Lombard.
Don't you think he's right? If there is someone hiding on the island, they're bound to find him. It's practically bare rock.
I believe this situation will require brains to solve it rather than brawn.
Where are you going?
I'm going outside to sit and think, my dear young lady.
Now, where did I put that other skein of wool?
Did you leave it upstairs? Shall I go and look for it for you?
No. I'll go. I know where it's likely to be.
I'm glad Captain Lombard has got a revolver.
They're all wasting time. Wasting time.
You think so?
Yes. It's best to just sit here quietly and wait.
Wait for what?
Well, for the end, of course. I do wish I could find my Leslie.
Your wife?
Oh, yes, I wish you'd known her. She was so pretty, so gay.
Was she?
Oh, I loved her very much. Of course, I was much older than she was. She was only 27, you see. Well, Arthur Richmond was 26. He was my ADC. Leslie liked him. They used to talk of music and plays together, and she teased him and made fun of him. Oh, I was pleased. I thought she took a motherly interest in the boy. Damn fool, wasn't I? No fool like an old fool. Exactly like a book, the way I found out. When I was out in France, she wrote to the both of us. Put the letters in the wrong envelope, so I knew.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's all right, my dear. It's a long time ago. But you see, I loved her very much. Believed in her. I never said anything to him. I let it build. Right here. A slow, murderous rage. Damn young hypocrite! I liked the boy. Trusted him.
I wonder what the others are doing.
I sent him to his death.
Oh.
It was quite easy, you know. Mistakes were being made all the time. All anyone could say was that I'd lost my nerve a bit. Made a blunder. Sacrificed one of my best men. Oh yes, it was quite easy. Leslie never knew. I never told her I'd found out. But we kept on going as usual, though nothing seemed quite real anymore. She died of pneumonia. She had a heart-shaped face and gray eyes and brown hair that curled.
Oh, don't.
Oh, yes, I suppose in a way it was murder. Curious murder. I've always been such a law-abiding man. But it didn't feel like it at the time. Served him damn well right. That's what I thought. But after, well, you know, don't you?
What do you mean?
You don't understand. I thought you would. I thought you would be glad that the end was near. We're all going to die, you know!
I don't know.
You're so very young. You haven't gotten to that point yet. That relief, that blessed relief when you know that you're done with it all. That you haven't got to carry the burden any longer.
General...
Don't talk to me that way. You don't understand. I'm going to go out here and wait. Wait for my Leslie to come for me.
I'm frightened. Oh, I'm frightened.
All correct. No secret passageways, one course.
Don't.
Oh, my dear, you do look low. Why don't you have a drink to steady your nerves?
A drink? 2 corpses in the house at 9 o'clock, and all you can say is have a drink. An old man going quite crackers, have a drink. 10 people accused of murder, that's all right, just have a drink. Everything's fine as long waster, an adventurer. You make me tired.
Well, my dear, you are head up. What's the matter, my sweet?
I'm not your sweet.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'd rather thought that you were.
Well, you can think again.
Oh, come now. You don't really feel that way, do you? You and I have something in common, you know. Rogues and murderers can't fall out.
Rogues and murderers?
All right, all right. You won't have a drink, and you don't like the company of rogues and murderers. I'm going to finish searching.
Well, I can't find anything. Is something the matter?
I'm worried about the general. He is ill, I think.
Looking out for the boat, General? His sins have found him out.
Oh, don't.
One must face facts.
Can any of us afford to throw stones?
You know, even if his wife was no better than she should have been, she was obviously a depraved woman. He had no right to take judgment into his own hands.
What about Beatrice Taylor?
Who?
That was her name, wasn't it?
Are you referring to that absurd accusation about myself?
Yes.
Now that we're alone, I shouldn't mind for you to know the particulars of the case. In fact, I should like for you to hear them. That girl, Beatrice Taylor. Yes, she was in my services. And I was very displeased at her. Well, she was a young girl, and she was clean, and she was willing. That's the sheerest hypocrisy. She was a loose girl with no morals. It was some time before I found out that she was what they say, in trouble. Shocking. Disgusting. It was a shock to her parents also. They had brought her up strict, but I am proud to say that they did not condone her behavior.
What happened?
She drowned.
How old was she?
17.
Only 17?
Quite old enough to know how to behave. I told her what a low and depraved thing that she was. That she was beyond the pale and that no home would ever have her under their roof again. I told her that the child that she bore was born into sin and would be branded its whole life, and that naturally the father would never marry her. I told her that I was soiled for ever having her under my roof.
You told a girl of 17 all that?
I have no patience for an indulgence of sin.
Poor little devil. And suppose you threw her out of your house?
Yes. I didn't allow her to stay 1 hour under my roof. No one will ever say that I condone immorality.
She wouldn't dare go home. What did you feel like when she found out you'd drowned herself?
Feel like?
Yes, didn't you blame yourself?
Certainly not. I had nothing to do with the reproach myself.
I think you actually feel like that. That makes it even more horrible.
That girl. She is unbalanced. The heathen are sunken down into the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. The Lord is known by judgment, which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
Breakfast is ready.
Be quiet! The wicked shall be turned into hell.
Do you know where the gentlemen are, miss? Breakfast is ready.
So Lawrence Walgrave is sitting in the sun, and Armstrong and Bloor, they're searching the island. I shouldn't bother about them.
Shall not the isles shake at the sound of thy fall? When the wounded cry, when the slaughter is made, in the midst of thee.
Shall we go in?
I don't feel like eating.
Breakfast is ready.
Then all the princes of the sea shall come down from thy thrones, and lay away their robes, and put off their broidered garments. They shall clothe themselves with trembling, and they shall sit upon the ground, and shall tremble at every moment, and be astonished at thee.
Reading aloud, Miss Brent.
Yes, I'm accustomed to daily Bible reading.
A very good habit, I'm sure.
What luck did you have?
There's no caves, no cover anywhere on the island, no one where anyone can hide.
That's right. Ah, Lombard, how's the house?
No one. I'll stake my life there's no one in this house but us. I've been over it from attic to cellar.
Breakfast is getting cold.
Breakfast? Well, come on, Bloor. You've been yupping about breakfast ever since you got up. Let's eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. Who knows? Perhaps even today.
You should be ashamed at such levity, Captain Lombard.
Come on, General. It's time for breakfast. Can't have this. Good God. One got left behind. There's a knife in Mackenzie's back.
Good Lord, he's dead.
Dead? He can't be. There's only us on the island.
Exactly, my dear sir. Don't you realize we're dealing with a clever and cunning criminal that's always one step ahead of us? He knows precisely what we're going to do and acts accordingly. There's only one place a murderer like that could hide and have any chance of getting away with it.
One place where?
Here in this room. Mr. Owen is one of us.
Oh, Sir Lawrence.
Well, Mr. Bloor,
You know, I've been thinking about what you said, and you're right. This damn murderer is one of us, and I think I know who.
really?
Ever hear of the Lizzie Borden case in America? Old couple killed in the middle of the night with a hatchet. The only person who could have done it was their daughter, a well-respectable middle-aged spinster. And it was incredible. So incredible that they acquitted her, but never found any other reason.
So your answer to the problem is Miss Emily Brent?
She's mad, all right. Religious mad. She's the one we need to look out for.
I had gotten the impression that your suspicions were in a different quarter.
Yes, but I've changed my mind. And why? Because she's not scared. And why wouldn't she be scared unless she knew that she's in no danger? Hush.
I've made some coffee. It's cold in here.
You'd hardly believe it was such a good day it was this morning.
Oh, Captain Lombard and Roger's still out.
Yes, no boat could put out this. Not that it could land anyway.
Miss Brents.
Oh, allow me.
You're right to insist on us going to lunch and having some brandy with it. I feel better.
Well, the court always adjourns for lunch.
All the same, it's a nightmare. It seems as though it can't be true. What are we going to do about it?
I think we should form a small court of inquiry and see if we can eliminate some innocent people.
Yes. Oh, have you a hunch of your own, Miss Claythorne?
If she suspects one of us three, that is a rather awkward question.
I don't think it's any of you. If you asked me who I suspected, I'd say Dr. Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Yes, don't you see? He's had far and away the best chance to kill Miss Rogers. Terribly easy for him being a doctor to give her an overdose of sleeping stuff.
Yes, but someone else gave her brandy, remember?
And don't forget, her sister had a chance to administer a drug.
It's not Rogers. She hasn't got the brains nor the money to fix up this stuff. If you ask me, she's scared stiff.
My God, it's something like a storm.
Oh, it's just you. Who did you think it was? Beatrice Taylor? What?
There's no hope in being rescued until the storm dies down. Is that coffee? I'm taking the coffee now, see?
Such restraint in the face of danger is nothing short of heroic.
I don't profess to be a weather prophet, but I think it's safe to say that a boat, even if it knew of our plight, could not reach us within the next 24 hours. Even if the wind stops, the sea still has to go down.
You're awfully wet.
Is anyone a swimmer? Would it be possible to swim to the mainland?
It's over a mile, and in the sea you'd be dashed on the rocks and drowned.
Drowned in the pond.
I beg your pardon, Miss Brent.
Afternoon nap, I suppose.
It's terribly cold in here.
I could light a fire if you like, miss.
Yes, that would be good.
Very sound scheme, Rogers.
Excuse me, but does anyone know what's become of the top bathroom curtain?
The top bathroom curtain? Are you going bats down too, Rogers?
The bathroom curtain.
Yes, sir. Scarlet oil silk. It's missing.
Anyone seen a scarlet oil silk curtain? No. No good, I'm afraid, Rogers.
It doesn't matter, sir, only I thought it was odd.
Everything on this island is odd.
I'll get some sticks and a few knots of coal and get a nice fire going.
I wonder if she'd like some coffee. She's awfully wet. Rogers!
What's become of Armstrong?
He went up to his room to rest.
I suppose someone's batted him by now.
I suspect he had the good sense to bolt his door.
It won't be so easy now that we're all on our guard.
I wouldn't be too confident, Mr. Bloor. There are certain precautions of safety that I would like to bring up that I think we should all adopt.
Against whom?
Against each other. We are all in grave danger. Of the 10 of us that came to this island, 3 have been definitely eliminated. That leaves 7 of us. 7 little soldier boys.
One of whom is a bogus little soldier boy.
Exactly.
Well, in spite of what Miss Claythorne said, I believe that the doctor and you, sir, are well above suspicion. He's a well-known doctor, and you're known all over England.
Oh, really, Mr. Bloor? Judges have gone mad before. So have doctors. So have policemen.
Hear, hear. Does she want some coffee?
No, she'd rather have a nice cup of tea. What about Dr. Armstrong? Shall we take him up a cup?
I'll take it up if you don't mind.
I can take it. I want to change.
Yes, you are too. You'll catch cold.
I believe he might prefer to see me. He might be afraid of your revolver, Captain Lombard.
Ah, yes, that revolver. I've been meaning to have a word with you about that.
Oh, do go and change.
What were you going to say?
I was wondering why you would bring a revolver on what's supposed to be a little social visit.
Oh, you were you? Well, I've led a rather adventurous life. I've been in a jam once or twice. Gotten the habit of taking a revolver about with me. It's a pleasant feeling knowing you have a revolver handy. Don't you think so?
We don't carry them. Now I want the truth about this revolver.
What a damn suspicious fellow you are, Blount.
I know a fishy story when I hear it.
Well, if it's about that revolver, I'd like to hear what you've got to say.
All right. I got a letter from Mr. and Mrs. Owen asking me to be their guest. They said it would be worth my while. The writer suggested that they had heard that I had been a good man in a tight spot. Said there might be some danger, but I'd be all right if I kept my eyes open.
I never fell for that.
Well, I did. I was bored back in that tame country. My God, how I was bored. It was an interesting proposition, you must admit.
Too vague for my liking.
Well, that was the whole charm. It aroused my curiosity.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yes, quite.
Goat, please go and change.
I'm going, my sweet, I'm going. The, maternal instinct, I think it is.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's gotta be a tall story. If it's true, then why didn't he tell us last night?
Of course, this may have been exactly the instance for which he thought he should have been prepared.
Suppose it is.
I really don't think so. I think this was just Mr. Owen's bit of cheese to get him in the trap like the rest of us. You know, Mr. Owen had to know him well enough to rely on his curiosity.
If that's what he believes, he's a wrong-in that man. I don't trust him a yard.
Are you such a good judge of truth?
We must get out of here. We must get out of here before it's too late.
The one thing we must not do is give way to nerves.
Sorry, it's just a case of physician heal thyself. I've been a bit overworked and run down.
Oh, sleeping badly?
Aye, bad dreams. Surgeries, operations, a hospital, a knife at my throat.
Ah, real nightmares.
Aye. Do you ever dream that you're in court and you're sentencing a man to death?
Do you by any chance, or are you by any chance, referring to a man by the name of Edward Seaton? I can assure you, I shall lose no sleep over the death of Edward Seaton, a particularly brutal and cold-blooded murderer. The jury liked him well enough. They were inclined to let him off. But I could see, however, I cooked Seaton's goose.
Call him here.
I wish Rogers would hurry up.
Where is Rogers?
She said she had to go and get some sticks.
Sticks. Sticks, my God, sticks!
Good Lord!
Is another one gone? Are there only 6?
There are only 5!
5?
Rogers and Lombard.
Oh no, not Philip!
Rogers! My God! Where's Blount going off to like a madman?
Oh, Philip,
Have you seen Rogers?
No, why would I?
2 more soldiers have gone.
I thought it was you.
Well, man, what is it?
In the scullery.
Is she?
She's dead, all right.
How?
With an axe. Someone must have come up behind her while she was bent over the wood box.
One chopped itself in half, and then there were 6.
Vera, stop it! Stop it, Vera! She'll be all right. Well, what's next, boys? Bees? Are there bees on the island? Well, that's the next verse, isn't it? 6 little soldier boys playing with a hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5. A bumblebee stung one. Well, there's nothing wrong with any of us. We all look pretty spry now, don't we? You don't think? A hypodermic syringe.
The modern bee sting.
Oh, while she was sitting there, one of us.
One of us.
But which of us?
Five little soldier boys sitting in a row, looking at each other, waiting for the blow. New version, up to date.
I hardly think this is a time for facetiousness.
Well, I had to relieve the gloom and doom. Damn that electric plant for running down. Let's play a nice round game. How about inventing one called suspicions? A suspects B, B suspects C, and so on. Let's start with Blow. It's not hard to figure out who Blow suspects. It sticks out a mile. I'm your fancy, A Blow.
I won't say no to that.
You're quite wrong, you know. Abstract justice isn't my line. If I were to commit murder, there'd have to be something in it for me.
I'm just saying you've acted suspiciously from the start. You came here and told 2 different stories. You brought a revolver, and now you say you've lost it.
I have lost it.
That's a likely story.
I've suggested myself that you search me.
You haven't got it on you. You're too clever for that. But you know where it is.
Oh, that I've cached it away, waiting for the next time.
It shouldn't surprise me.
Why don't you use your brains, Blow? If I'd have wanted to, I'd have shot the lot of you by now. Pop, 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 pop!
Yes, but that's not the big idea.
Ah, the crazy touch. My God, man, I'm sane enough.
Well, like the doctor said, there are some lunatics you never know were lunatics. It's true enough, I say.
We gotta get out of here. We must do something. Surely there's something we can do. What if we light a bonfire?
In this weather?
It is unfortunately a question of time and patience. The weather will die down, then we can do something. Light a bonfire, heliograph, signal.
A question of time. Time? We haven't got any time.
I believe the precautions we are now taking will prove to be adequate.
Don't you understand? We're all going to be dead. Every one of us is going to be dead. Except one. And he'll think up something else. just thinking right now.
Poor Louise. What was her name? Cleese? Or was it nerves that made you do her in, Doctor?
No. It was drink. I used to be a heavy drinker. I was drunk when I operated on her. God help me, I was drunk. My hands were shaking. It was supposed to be a simple procedure. I can remember her now. She was a rather heavy-set country lady. And I killed her. God help me, I killed her.
So I was right. That is how it was.
Aye. The sisters were loyal to me or loyal to the hospital. I don't know which. I gave up drink. I gave it up entirely. And I went in for a study of nervous diseases.
Quite successfully.
Well, good luck here or there with one or two important women. They told their friends and for the past several years I've been so busy I didn't know where to turn. I'd gotten to the top of the tree, you might say.
Until Mr. Unknown Owen, and down will come Cradle, doctor and all.
God, man, will you stop your joking and jesting?
Gentlemen, please, we have no time for quarrels.
Quite right, I apologize.
It's just this inactivity. It gets on my nerves.
I believe we are taking every precaution necessary. As long as we stay together, as long as we stay within sight of each other, a repetition of the tragedies that have occurred must be impossible. We have all submitted to a search. Therefore, we know that no one has a firearm or a knife, and that no one has cyanide or any other poison on their person. As I said before, as long as we remain together, nothing can happen.
Yes, but we're gonna need food and sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
What about breakfast?
If you won't be offended by my saying so, Sir Lawrence, you're my fancy.
Captain Lombard, this is hardly the time for anyone to indulge in the luxury of taking offense.
I don't think it's Bloor. I don't think he has the imagination for this job. Although if it is Bloor, I take my hat off to you for being a damn fine actor.
Thank you for nothing.
I don't think it's the doctor. He hasn't got the nerve. You've got plenty of nerve, Vera. But if you were to commit murder, you'd have to have a thoroughly good motive.
You know, I thought of something.
Splendid. Animal, vegetable, or mineral.
This fella here says he's a police officer. But we really got no proof of that. Before that, he was claiming to be a South African millionaire. He only told us this when his name was mentioned on the gramophone record. What do we really know about Mr. Bloor? Nothing.
Now, don't worry. He's a policeman. Look at his feet.
That's enough from you, Mr. Lombard.
Well, now we know where we are. It all works out quite prettily. Oh, and Doctor, Miss Claythorne suspects you. Oh, yes, she does. Haven't you seen her give you a cross look from time to time? It all works out quite prettily. I suspect Sir Lawrence. Armstrong suspects Bloor. Bloor suspects me. What about you, sir?
Earlier today, I came to a certain conclusion. I looked at all the evidence, and it seemed to unmistakably point at one person. I'm still of that opinion.
Which one?
Well, I think it would be inadvisable to mention that person's name at the present time.
Inadvisable in the public interest.
Exactly.
Say, what about something to eat?
I couldn't say I'm hungry.
I'm not particularly ravenous myself, Bloor. Why don't you go and have a guzzle by yourself?
Tell you what, suppose I go and bring him a tin of biscuits.
Excellent idea, Bloor. Hey, Bloor.
Yes?
An unopened tin, Bloor. Don't worry. It's just the wind making the curtains rattle.
I wonder what happened to the bathroom curtain. You know, the one that Rogers missed.
Well, I can't say that I have the slightest idea what a homicidal murderer would want with a scarlet oil silk curtain.
Things seem to have been disappearing. Miss Brent lost a keen of knitting wool.
So the murderer, whoever he or she is a kleptomaniac as well.
How does the rhyme go? 5 little soldier boys.
Going in for law. One got in chancery.
In Chancery? Now, how could that apply? Unless...
Precisely, my dear young lady. That's why I'm sitting right here.
Yes, but I'm casting you in the role of murderer, not victim.
That term could apply to a boxer.
Well, quite right. We could all engage in a free fight. That seems to leave you out, my dear.
It's an awful rhyme. It keeps going round and round in my head. I think I'll remember it till I die. Bloor's been a long time.
I suppose the big bad wolf must have got him.
I believe I've warned you before about your peculiar sense of humor, Captain Lombard.
Quite right. I'm sorry. It must be a form of nervousness.
Put your hands up. Check him.
No, thank you.
You have to have some. You haven't had dinner.
I couldn't eat anything.
I warn you, Bloor will wolf the lot.
I don't see why you have to be so funny about it, and starving ourselves won't do us any good. How are we off for cigarettes?
I haven't got any.
I'm afraid I'm out as well.
Fortunately, I'm a pipe smoker.
Oh, I have a whole box upstairs in my suitcase. I'll go get them. See that you all stay where you are.
How bad are these biscuits?
What are they? Cheese?
Cheese and celery.
I believe her nerves are in a bad state.
I don't know if I agree with you there, Doctor. I seem to see Miss Claythorne as a rather cool, resourceful young lady. Quite remarkably so.
So that's your idea, is it? That she's the guilty party?
Hardly likely. A woman?
You and I, Doctor, see women from slightly different angles.
What do you all say to a nice bottle of whiskey?
Excellent idea, Bloor. Provided we tackle an unopened bottle.
Who's there? Ah!
Philip, I have lost you.
Here I am.
Oh, can't we have some light? It's awful in this dark. I don't know where I am. I don't know where anyone is.
It's that damn draft on the stairs, making the curtains rattle. Here, I've got the letter.
Where's Dr. Armstrong?
I'm looking for the matches.
Oh, I was horrified to death. It went right around my throat.
What did?
The window was open in my room as I blew out the candle as it opened the door, and then a long strand of seaweed touched my throat. I thought in the dark somebody was strangling me with a wet hand.
Well, no wonder you yelled.
Who put the seaweed there?
I don't know, but when I find out who did, they'll be sorry they were ever born.
Who's that?
It's all right, Miss Armstrong. It's only me, Miss Claythorne.
Here we are. Who fired that shot?
God, he's dead. Shot in the head.
One got in Chancery, and then there were 4.
Miss Claythorne.
You got me out of the way. You got me to go upstairs for cigarettes. You put the seaweed there. You did it all so you could kill that helpless man in the dock. All of you are mad, crazy. That's why you knitted the knitting wool and the curtain. You had it planned long
3 little soldier boys sitting in a row, thinking as they guzzle, who's the next to go?
Oh, Philip,
It's all right, Miss Claythorne. I don't mind joking on a full stomach.
I do say I was hungry. Although I don't think I'll fancy tin tongue again.
I was needing that meal. I feel a new man.
Well, we had been nearly 24 hours without food. That certainly does lower the morale a bit.
Seems different in the daylight.
Well, you mustn't forget, there's still a dangerous homicidal maniac loose somewhere on this island.
It's funny one doesn't feel jittery about it anymore.
Well, it's because we know now, without any shadow of a doubt, who it is. Blount?
That's right.
It was the uncertainty before. Looking at each other, wondering which.
I said all along it was Dr. Armstrong.
You did, my sweet, you did. Until you went completely off your rocker and suspected us all.
Tell me what happened. Tell me what you find.
One shoe. Just one shoe sitting prettily on Cliff's edge. Inference, Dr. Armstrong has gone completely off his onion and committed suicide.
It's all very circumstantial, even to one little China soldier in the doorway.
Seems a bit overdoing it. A man wouldn't think of doing that if he was going to drown himself.
Yes, but we're fairly certain that he did not drown himself. But he had to make it look like he was the next victim, all according to plan.
Extraordinary that there are 5 bodies in there and we're here eating tin tongue.
The delightful feminine disregard for the facts. There are 6 dead bodies, and they're not all in there.
No, she's right. There's only 5.
What about Mrs. Rogers?
I have counted her. She's the 5th.
Now look here. Marsden, 1. Mrs. Rogers, 2. General Mackenzie, 3. Emily Brett, 4. Rogers, 5. Wargrave, 6.
7, 8, 9, and Armstrong 10. That's right. Sorry on that.
Do you think we ought to bring Mrs. Rogers downstairs and shove her in the morgue too?
I'm a detective, not a mortician.
For heaven's sake, stop talking about bodies. The point is that Armstrong murdered them.
We ought to have realized it was Armstrong straight away.
Now, how do you think he got hold of your revolver?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Tell me exactly what happened in the night.
Oh, well, after you threw your fit of hysterics, we all thought we should go to bed. So we all went to bed and locked ourselves in our rooms.
About an hour later, I heard someone cross by my room. That's when I came out and knocked on Blour's door. He was there, all right. Then I went to Armstrong's room, and he was missing. And then I came to your room and told you to sit tight no matter what happened. I came downstairs, and the window to the balcony was open, and my revolver was sitting right beside it.
Now, why the devil should he chuck the revolver away?
I don't know, either by accident or he's crazy.
Suppose he really is dead. We ought to search the house.
And walk into an ambush?
Oh, I never thought of that.
I'm a bit suspicious of death without bodies.
You know, I didn't hear anything in the night, but nothing could have got me to unlock my door but the house setting on fire.
Yes, that's just thoroughly suspicious.
What's the use of talking? What are we going to do?
I say do nothing. Sit tight and take no risk.
Oh, look here. I want to go after that fellow.
What a dog of the bulldog breed you are, Bloor. You know, between friends and without prejudice, you did go in for that little spot of perjury, now didn't you?
Well, I suppose it doesn't make any odds now. Lando was innocent, all right. The gang squared me and we put him away for a stretch. Mind, I wouldn't tell you this if it wasn't,
You didn't think we were all in the same boat?
Oh, well, that and I couldn't say it in front of Sir Justice Wargrave, now could I?
No, hardly.
That fellow Seaton, do you think he was innocent?
Definitely think so. Sir Lawrence Wargrave had a reason for wanting him out of the way. I must say, I am glad you came off your virtuous perch, Bloor. I hope you made a tidy little bit of it.
Nothing like what I ought to have done. Don't mean lot that Betty gang, but I got my promotion.
And Landor got penal servitude and died in gold.
I couldn't tell he was going to die, could I?
No, that was just your bad luck.
His, you mean?
Well, yours too, because as a result of that fact, your life will be cut short unpleasantly soon.
What? Me? By Armstrong? I'll watch it.
You better. There are only 3 little soldier boys left, you know.
Well, what about you?
Well, don't you worry about me. I've got my revolver.
Yes, you have. You say you found your revolver lying down there, right? Well, what's to say you haven't had it on you the entire time?
Same old gramophone record, Bloor. Is there no room in your head for more than one idea at a time?
No, but it's a good one.
and you're sticking to it.
And I would have come up with a better story than that if I were you.
I only wanted something simple that a policeman could understand.
Now, what's wrong with the police?
Nothing now that you've left the force.
Well, if you're an honest man, as you pretend.
Oh, come off it, Blount. We're neither of us honest.
If you're telling the truth, for once, you ought to do the square thing and chuck that revolver down there.
Oh, don't be an ass.
I said I'm willing to go through the house looking for Armstrong, haven't I? If I'm willing to do that, will you lend me the revolver?
No. It's my revolver and I'm sticking to it.
Well, do you know what I'm beginning to think?
You're not beginning to think it, you square-headed little flatty. You thought it from the start. That I'm the one and only Mr. Unknown Owen. Is that it?
I won't contradict you.
Well, you think what you damn well please, but I warn you!
No, we're both behaving like a pair of children.
Sorry, teacher.
Of course Captain Lombard isn't the unknown. The unknown Owen is Dr. Armstrong, and I have one good proof of it.
Oh, what?
Think of the rhyme. 4 little soldier boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3. Don't you see the subtlety in it? A red herring? It's Dr. Armstrong's pretended suicide. But it's only a red herring, so really he isn't dead.
That's very ingenious.
To my mind, it's absolute proof. You see, it's mad because he's mad. He takes an odd, childish, crazy pleasure out of sticking to the rhyme and making everything happen in that way. Dressing up the judge, killing Rogers while she's chopping sticks. Using a hypodermic needle to kill Miss Brent when he might as well have drugged her. He's got to make it all fit in.
And that can give us a pointer. What do you go for me? 3 little soldier boys walking in a zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. He's gonna have a job with that one. Don't any zoos on the island now, are there? Say, Captain Lombard, what do you say to a nice bottle of beer?
Do stop thinking about your stomach, Blount. This fascination with food and drink will be your undoing.
But there's plenty of beer in the kitchen.
Yes, and if anyone wanted to get rid of you, the first place they'd think of putting a lethal dose of something would be in a nice bottle of beer.
What's that? A boat! A boat!
Blount got his.
Is he?
A booby trap. All set.
Is he?
With a wire going across the window. Yes, he's dead. Head stove in. The big bear on the landing. Crushed that was holding the big clock.
A bear? Oh, how ghastly! It's his awful childishness.
God, what a fool Blount was.
And now there were 2.
Yes, and we must be very careful of ourselves.
Oh, we shan't. He'll get us. We'll never get off this island.
Yes, we will. I've never been beaten yet.
Don't you feel like there's someone here in this room watching us, watching and waiting?
That's just nerves.
Then you do feel it.
No, I don't.
Oh, Philip, please, let's get out of here. Perhaps if that was a boat, then they'll see us.
Well, we could go up to the top. It's sheer cliff on the far side, and we can see if anyone approaches from the house.
Anything's better than staying here.
But won't you be rather cold in that dress?
I'd be colder if I were dead.
Quite right. A quick reconnaissance.
Be careful, Philip, please.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm not Blount. There's no window directly above. Right. Oh, hello. There seems to be something washed up on the rocks.
What? It looks like a body.
You better stay here.
Armstrong. Armstrong's body.
It's Armstrong. Washed up on the high water mark.
So there's nobody on the island, no one at all but us.
Yes. Now we know where we are.
Now we know where we are.
Pretty little neat trick with that wire. Wargrave always said you were dangerous.
You...
So you did kill that kid after all.
I didn't. That's where you're wrong. Please believe me. Please listen to me.
Then who did?
Wasn't me. It was someone else.
Oh, go on. This is quite interesting.
The man, Peter's uncle. I was in love with him.
The well-known tale of the wicked uncle.
Yes, he was wicked. I didn't know it. He said that he loved me. But he was too poor to marry. Peter was always wanting to swim out to a rock. Of course I wouldn't let him. It was dangerous. One day we were at the beach and I had to go back to the house for something I'd forgotten. When I got back, he was swimming out to the rock. I knew he hadn't had a chance. The current had got to him already. I flew past him and Hugh tried to stop me. He said, "Don't be a fool." I told the little ass he could do it.
Well, go on. This is interesting.
I flew towards the beach. He tried to stop me, but I got past him. I plunged into the sea and I couldn't get to him on time.
And everything went off well at the inquest. They called you a plucky girl, and you kept discreetly quiet about Hugh's part in the business.
You think anyone would have believed me? Besides, I really was in love with him.
Well, it certainly is a pretty story. And then I suppose Hugh let you down.
You think I ever wanted to see him again?
You certainly are an accomplished liar, Vera.
I'm not a liar, it's the truth. Can't
Who
you
set
believe
that
it?
trap for Blount? I did it, and Armstrong's dead. I've broken many of the commandments in my life, and I'm no saint. But there's one thing I won't stand for, and that's murder.
You won't stand for murder? What about those nationals you left to die in Africa?
That's what's so damn funny. I did it.
What do you mean?
For once. Just once, mind you, I played the hero. Risked my life to save the lives of my men. Left them all the food and all the ammunition that there was, and I took a chance through the bush. By some stroke of a miracle, it paid off. But it wasn't in time to save them. And word got round that I deliberately abandoned my men. There's life for you.
Actually expect me to believe that? While you admitted the whole thing.
Yes. I got such a kick out of watching their faces.
You can't fool me with a stupid lie like that.
Blast you!
Why didn't I see it before? It's there in your face. The face of a killer.
You won't fool me any longer.
Now!
You cunning little devil.
You move one step closer and I'll shoot!
You're young, lovely, and quite mad.
It's all come true. My 10 soldier boys' plan. My rhyme, my rhyme. Silence in the court! If there's any more noise, I will have the court cleared. It's all right, my dear. It's all right. You've nothing to be frightened about. This is a court of justice. You'll find justice here. You thought I was a ghost. You thought I was dead. Armstrong said I was dead. That was the genius part of our plan. Said we'd trap the murderer. After we fixed my supposed death, I would be free to spy on the guilty one. He thought it was a brilliant plan. Met me out by the cliff that night without a hint of suspicion. I sent him over with a push. So easily. Oh, he swallowed my red herring all right. You know Vera Claythorne. All my life, I've wanted to take life. Yes, to take life. But I had to get my satisfaction by, of course, sentencing the guilty to death. I liked that, but it wasn't enough. I wanted more. I wanted to do it with my own hands. But I am a judge of the High Court. I have a sense of justice. By our sovereign lord, the king, and the prisoner at the bar will true deliverance make. Guilty, my lord, yes. Guilty. You're all guilty, you know. But the law couldn't touch you. So I had to take the law into my own hands. My own hands. Silence in the court! Antonia Marston first, then Mrs. Rogers, Barbertone and the brandy. Mackenzie, stabbed. Got Rogers with an axe when she was chopping sticks. Oh, doped Emily Brent's coffee so she couldn't feel the hypodermic. Booby trap for Blore. Blore was a fool. I always knew it'd be easy to trap Blore. You know, reading that revolver was a rather clever touch. Made the end much more interesting. I always knew you two would suspect each other in the end. The question was, who'd win out? I banked on you, my dear. The female of the species. And besides, it's much more interesting to have a girl in the end. There, Elizabeth Claythorne, I sentence you to death.
I'm not guilty, I'm not guilty.
Oh, they all say that. Always plead not guilty. Unless, of course, you're going for a verdict of insanity. But you're not mad. I'm mad. But you're not.
You'll never get away with it.
I shan't be around to find out. I shall be found, laid neatly on my bed, shot through the forehead in accordance with the record of my fellow victims. I have it all thought out. Most ingenious. Making sure to leave your fingerprints on the revolver, I shall use the cord from my glasses to pull the trigger. It's elasticated. I shall wrap it around the door handle, and using my weight against the glasses, I shall pull the trigger. The revolver will recoil, jar the door, and work itself loose. Then, when the sea goes down, they'll come from the mainland boats and men, and they'll find 10 dead bodies and an unsolved problem on Soldier Island. But first things first.
But I'm innocent. You're a judge. You know when someone's innocent and when they're not. I'm telling the truth.
You know, my dear, you were one of the last ones I recruited. I was crossing the Atlantic at the time, and one evening, the sole occupants of the smoking room were well, of course, myself, and a rather handsome young man. He'd taken a considerable quantity of drink and was in a sullen, confidential state. He said the most interesting things. I can remember them right now. Known a murderess I have, known her I say. And what's more, I was crazy about her. You'd think that a nice, jolly girl like that would take a kid out to sea and let it drown.
No, please.
Of course I wanted to make absolutely sure, so of course I asked him once again, and suddenly sober, he thrust his face into mine and he said, "Quite sure, you see, because she did it for me. I knew it the moment I saw her."
I didn't kill the kid. I never wanted to kill him.
During the gramophone recital, I watched the faces of all of you closely. And of course, with my long court experience, I most certainly could tell that you were guilty, my dear. And now you've killed Lombard, haven't you? How does it feel to be a killer? To be guilty? Oh, you liked him, didn't you, my dear? Prisoner at the bar, have you anything to say as to why sentence should not be passed on you? I can't spoil my rhyme. My 10 little soldier boys. You're the last one. One little soldier boy left all alone. He went and hanged himself. I must have my hanging. My hanging. And you must pay for your crimes, my dear. For that poor, innocent child you murdered. For Lombard. Yes. One little soldier boy, left all alone. Goodbye, my dear. He went and hanged himself, and then there were... I seem to have forgotten something. Oh, yes. How silly of me. Wouldn't want anyone to think you killed yourself. Now, would we, my dear? Oh.